What is good with y'all boys? It's Variant and we're back here with another video. The other day a subscriber asked me to react to the Alex versus Cole fight, and I'm not gonna lie, keep the recommendations coming cause I run out of ideas pretty quickly.
Blacklight virus?
I do know what Infamous is. Back then we weren't able to afford like consoles and games and stuff, so I used to go on MK Ice and Fire and watch them do like the whole gameplay with no commentary. I watched Infamous Second Son. I think this is the same thing. I have no idea what Prototype is.
Prototype from Prototype! That's right, champions! You voted for it, so we're finally doing it! Long after these characters were ever relevant. Oh hey! Look
Wait, you can vote for death battles? I didn't even know that. If y'all find where you can vote for that shit, drop it down in the comment section. I didn't even know you could vote. I have a lot of ideas.
I found in the trash! An old script we wrote for this very matchup way back in 2013!
Wait, we haven't emptied our trash in 10 years?
He's Wiz and I'm
Oh, we're
Boomstick.
gonna
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor,
I'm
and
gonna
skills
to find out who would win a death battle.
With great power comes great responsibility. Tobey Maguire's not the only superhero who's had to learn that lesson.
Cole MacGrath was just your average delivery boy in Empire City, until one day he opened a package that exploded in his face!
This was the Ray Sphere, a device that, upon erupting, destroyed much of the city and tore through Cole at the atomic level.
Killing him instantly. Nah, actually he scooped up some superpowers.
No, I always think, what would happen if I got superpowers? I would still do the exact same thing. I would come home every day. I would go downstairs. I'd watch anime. Like the only thing that I could do is be a villain. Like there's nothing else to do with superpowers.
Cool, zippity zappity superpowers. Pew.
More specifically, Cole became a conduit, one of many beings who were granted supernatural abilities from the Ray Sphere explosion.
Which also turned Empire City into a godforsaken hellscape. This world needed a hero, or at least an anti-hero willing to clean up the mess.
He's 6 foot. He's 27. Quit college to piss off his parents. My parents would beat me for doing that. Quit college to piss off his parents. Read like all the cool kids. I don't know why that's a fact. That means absolutely
Yes,
nothing.
he's sorta technically made.
Cole put his powers to the test, battling rogue superpowered conduits, including the mastermind behind the blast, Kessler.
Let's be real, none of Cole's powers are as sick nasty as his parkour skills, but his ability to manipulate electricity is pretty sweet too.
Cole controls electromagnetic energy. Not only can he generate a smorgasbord of powerful lightning attacks, he can also manipulate thermal, kinetic, and gravitational energy.
Okay, so basically he's Electro. Just lead with that. Save 1,000 words or less.
Electromagnetism is pretty broad after all. This includes his radar pulse, which detects the bioelectricity inside organisms even if they're hidden or transformed.
And for good measure, he got to add some ice powers to his kit. He can throw ice grenades, shoot ice spikes, and let
How
out
does ice relate to electricity? That doesn't really make too much sense, to be honest.
epic ice farts.
He can levitate like Electric Iron Man, grind on rails like Shadow the Hedgehog, read your mind like Goku's Muffin Bun, like
Hold on.
Electric Iron Man, grind on rails like
Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that one game that I used to grind like crazy back in the day, Sunset Overdrive. Oh my god. That had to be the greatest game, one of the greatest games I've ever played.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
I like replayed it like 100 times. I love
Read
it
your
so
mind
much.
like Goku's Muffin Button, charge up with extra karmic energy, also like Shadow the Hedgehog, and generate force fields like...
Shadow the Hedgehog.
But these aren't just force fields. They literally convert any matter they touch into energy that Cole absorbs. That's insane.
How's that?
Are you familiar with a little equation called E equals mc squared?
No.
Oh, well, it defines the mathematical relationship between matter and energy. Essentially how much...
Okay, did these guys go to college and learn like spatial rocket science and spatial universal mathematics in order to start this YouTube channel? Because what the hell are you talking about E equals mc squared to the second? Like, what the hell? Like, who are you, bro? A scientist? Like, how do you know how much effort and research must go into this stuff?
energy any given mass contains.
Okay, the largest mass object Cole absorbs is a 343-gram helicopter chain gun round.
Perfectly converting matter to energy is technically impossible, but hey, this is a video game. The mass contained in that bullet, when multiplied by the speed of light squared, would
Holy
release an energy
shit, bro, look at those numbers.
equivalent to over 7 megatons of TNT. This means Cole's energy output is basically fueled by a nuclear reactor.
Oh, so he's like a living super bomb, always ready to go off. Sounds like my first ex-wife.
Should he somehow run low on energy, he can drain it from nearby appliances to recharge. He's even learned to drain the bioelectricity from people, like this. Yikes.
Cole can focus his electricity through his amp, a giant tuning fork which lets him ring around the Rosie to death. Or he can just make lightsabers out of his hands. That's cool too. And because he follows Pokemon rules, Cole's extra resistant to electric attacks.
With these powers, Cole chewed through Kessler's forces, including Sasha, whose black tar
Smash.
powers could infect and control minds.
And he eventually faced down that son of a bitch himself and pwned his ass, despite Kessler having his exact same powers. Coincidence?
Turns out the architect of Cole's misery was himself from an alternate future timeline, manipulating events from the shadows to ensure this version of Cole became a better hero than Kessler ever was.
Yeah, you see, Cole's superpowers are molded through his actions, increasing in power and utility based on how good or evil he acts. Naturally, as a good person, Cole shaped his powers to be more focused to target the bad guys. That's pussy shit! Evil Cole is way more awesome sus! He blows everything up! Collateral damage? Who cares? He can control fire! Well, that just happened. Oh, who wrote this shit?
What's his
The
name again?
point
Boomstick.
is,
He's funny. I like him.
Kessler's plan was meant to prevent the apocalypse, which would appear in the form of the Beast, a conduit of unimaginable power.
Cole is strong enough to create massive thunderstorms, fast enough to route electricity moving at 90% the speed of light, and maybe thanks to Kessler, tough enough to take on the Beast.
Which possessed the power of the Ray Sphere itself. It could regenerate at an atomic level and eradicate all of Empire City in a single attack.
Oh, shit.
Fortunately, after a grueling battle, Cole defeated the Beast once and for all.
Though ultimately, it wasn't Cole's power that made him a hero.
In order to stop a plague created by the Ray Sphere, Cole sacrificed his life, eradicating the conduit genes and saving all of humanity.
Sure, he also killed thousands of conduits
So he
in
went
the
out like a-
process,
oh, no, he
but hey,
sacrificed
what's
all
a
the
few
conduits?
corpses when building a better tomorrow?
I was about to say he
That
went out
probably
like a G,
stops
but he
for no
didn't.
one.
Cole was remembered as a saint by the people of New Marais, as a hero by the friends he left behind, and an inspiration to future generations.
Yeah, you see, that's the game I was talking about. It had that guy in it. I think it was called Infamous Second Son, I think.
A true testament to the responsibility of power.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by
I am never eating from here.
Death Battle.
Never.
Our show. With great power comes great responsibility, but not everybody's got an Uncle Ben to tell him that.
Alex Mercer woke up in hell. Manhattan Island was gripped by the horrific Black Light virus, transforming its citizens into terrifying monsters.
Alex had no memories. He was a man without a past.
He's 30, he's 5'10", short, he's 190, yeah, same weight as me. Actually, no, I'm like 20 pounds less.
And maybe no future, but he did have one thing.
The Black Light virus can rewrite your cells all the way down to your DNA, and somehow it granted Alex incredible
I like the
superhuman
fit.
abilities. He can infect anyone he touches with this virus, altering their biology at the molecular level in seconds, and giving him complete control over their actions.
So Alex pushed on, desperate to avenge himself and the city by finding whatever monster unleashed this nightmare and eat them. Yeah, he can consume
Wait, what the-
people by
hold on.
finding whatever monster unleashed this nightmare and eat them.
He's a symbiote. Just say he's a symbiote. Look at those tentacles. That is a symbiote right there.
Yeah, he can consume people to give himself a power boost. He's like Kirby, if Kirby listened to Linkin Park.
This extra biomass
I
gives
used
him
to
superhuman
love Linkin
strength,
Park.
a
That
greater
was the
metabolic
shit back
rate,
in the day.
increased reaction times, and even a regenerative healing factor.
Those
Essentially,
Linkin
Alex
Park
is an
AMVs
ever-evolving
used to go
super
crazy,
being,
bro.
the ultimate being.
Oh, like Shadow the Hedgehog.
By consuming victims, Alex also receives all their memories and experiences, including Peter Randall, a 69-year-old man whose entire history Alex processed in just 11 seconds. Being able to condense that much information into that time frame means Alex can perceive events happening within 5 nanoseconds.
Which is about how long I was married to my second ex-wife.
Alex can shapeshift his body at will, creating disguises,
Transform, blah, 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 blah. That's not too crazy.
increasing his muscle mass and forming nearly unbreakable armor. And when he wants to kill someone, he can become his own weapon, turning his limbs into claws and blades, or generating countless tendrils that give him unmatched control.
This looks like a really fun game.
With these goopy powers, he came up with a bunch of Street Fighter moves, like the air dash, the cannonball, the bullet dive drop, and the hunter dirt nap. Pretty sure that was my third ex-wife's boyfriend's stripper name.
And after consuming enough people, Alex reaches critical mass and can unleash his evil slop in powerful ultimate attacks.
Like the Tendril Barrage Devastator. Oh, it's beautiful.
Despite being seen as the world's most wanted terrorist,
He's a terrorist?
Alex used his powers to stop the spread of the virus and end the city's nuclear devastation.
It was then he learned the truth. He wasn't Alex Mercer at all.
He was the Blacklight virus itself, which absorbed the memories and likeness of the real Alex Mercer, who was not only dead, but actually responsible for all of this in the first place. To decipher this, I
Okay,
recreated
so that's pretty trippy. He's not the main character, but he's the clone of the main character who was not the main character because he's been dead all along. That's trippy.
the Blacklight virus myself, the most dangerous...
Why is it empty?
He's right behind me, isn't he?
So the man Alex was hunting the whole time was himself. Dun dun dun.
That's right, Boomstick. Turns out Dr. Alex Mercer helped create the Blacklight virus, and when things didn't work out and he was about to die, he recklessly unleashed it upon the city.
What a petty SOB. What he didn't know was that the virus would merge with his sentience and memories and become a new Alex. How? Why? Don't question it, it's a nothing burger.
But is this mass of viral material that calls itself Alex actually human in any meaningful way?
The poor bastard sure tried to be. Too bad humans can be dicks, and everyone kept betraying him. Even the so-called love of his life, who shot him in the
Holy.
face. Whoa! So, Alex figured, obviously, humanity had to go.
Not just go, but be made better. Whatever goodness remaining with this Alex was left behind as he plotted to unleash a second Blacklight virus.
So he
recreate
became a
humanity
villain?
into a super species in his own image. Great power became great terror.
Classic anime RPG villain stuff. And he was strong enough to do it. Alex can casually tear buildings apart, dodge supersonic tank shells, and even defeated the Supreme Hunter, who was tough enough to survive a nuclear blast that would have leveled Manhattan.
Based on the blast radius given in-game, that's 450 kilotons of TNT.
Speaking of
Holy.
nukes, Alex survived one. His healing factor is off the chain. And after being blasted into paste, all he needed was the tiniest bit of himself to
Are you saying he... Hold on.
And after speaking of nukes,
Wait.
Alex survived one. His healing factor
Hold
is
on.
off the
So the Raven ate a little part of him,
chain.
right?
And after being blasted
So
into paste,
he turned back into himself from the Raven.
all he
Oh,
needed
that
was
is
the
disgusting.
tiniest bit of himself to come back good as new.
His healing
Oh.
occurs at the...
All he needed was the tiniest bit of himself to
Oh, that is disgusting. Holy, that's some Shin Godzilla shit right there.
come back good as new.
His healing occurs at the cellular level, making him virtually impossible to kill so long as he keeps consuming.
But attempting to take over the world and kill millions of people pissed off a certain James Heller, a dude who had just had enough of his fucking weird,
So he also has the powers?
fucking rambling shit.
Who used the same virus powers to consume Alex once and
Oh.
for all.
Live by the Kirby symbiote.
So
die by the
he killed the villain by eating them? Okay, that's some dingy shit right there.
Kirby symbiote. But was Alex just a virus after all? I mean, what's more human than the urge to conquer the world, drive its species to the slaughter, consume its raw genetic
I have never had the urge to conquer shit.
resources, and crown yourself king? Maybe the day Alex Mercer died was the day he truly became human.
Wow, that was intense.
Poetic.
Fuck yeah, it was.
This episode's sponsored
Games and
new pair for you polarized. Combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
I think I've still got room for dessert. Buddy, you are one sick freak.
Oh shit. I guy just looks like a normal dude, I'm not gonna lie. I really like his outfit. Who has the better fit, I wonder? His is more like casual, but I like the whole nonchalant jacket thing. Yeah, I really like the jacket. Ah, gotcha, bitch. Y'all hear this soundtrack? Hold up, peep the soundtrack. Bro, Death Battle always hooks with the soundtracks. I don't like that noise.
What a nightmare. You don't know the half of it.
I really like his voice actor, whoever they chose for him.
So much power, and yet you waste it on these vermin. You and I can change this world for the better. The only vermin I see here.
Wait, does he have a healing factor? Hold on.
And I can change much power, and yet you waste it on these vermin. You and I can change this world for the better.
I don't remember them saying this guy has a healing factor, so is he just cooked?
The only vermin I see here is you.
Oh, they laid it in the right spot. But I really like this soundtrack. Oh, that is metal. Look at it. Oh, I like that. Oh, that looks cold. That looks cold. He looks like, I guess, not like Doomsday, but like, he's giving off that vibe.
You don't want to give me your power.
I think he's dead now.
I'll just take it.
He's dead.
Good idea. This world sure isn't perfect, but it's a lot better without you in it, asshole.
That is hard. That was hard.
This world sure isn't perfect,
But it's a lot better without you in it, asshole. Oh, that was so cold. That was so cold.
Oh, now I know where that script was in the trash. I had to hear someone say awesome sauce.
Both opponents
You
were
know what? Normally when I like don't know who's fighting, I skip death battles, but I need to stop doing that because this was fucking hard.
incredibly versatile and deadly, and both could match each other's powers blow for blow.
They could each create weapons, amplify their strength, and fight at range.
But could Cole survive Alex's infection? Well, Alex would usually need to weaken an opponent to get that trick to work. Even then, the Ray Sphere incident that created created Cole's powers in the first place
Yeah,
ripped
I'm
apart
not gonna
everyone
lie.
else down to the atomic level. And the Beast's
I
attacks were
low-key
capable
thought that the prototype dude was gonna win because I saw all that crazy shit he was doing plus the armor. Also, the electric guy was low-key cooking in the beginning, and like when you're watching a death battle, who's ever like winning in the beginning is 100% gonna lose. That's how I know they were gonna hoe Blade. Anyways, if you made it this far, please leave a like and comment what you want me to react to next. Like I said, I run out of ideas a lot, and you guys commenting what you want to see next from me helps a lot. So please, please, please comment what you want to see next. This weekend I should be starting the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot series. I went ahead and had a thumbnail drawn for me off of Fiverr. There's a lot of stuff I need to get done, but yeah, I'm gonna start the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot series. Hopefully, it's more successful than my last Dragon's Dogma series. Low-key, not kind of surprised that flops, things though people don't really play Dragon's Dogma, but you get what I mean. Anyways, like I said, Dragon's Dogma this weekend. Tune in, turn on notifications, and tell me what you guys want to see next from me. Like I said, I run out of ideas a lot.
Fighting God 自分の道を